Ladies and gentlemen, parents, friends, benefactors, sponsors, alumni, and families, please join me in welcoming the staff and administration of Franklin High School. Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor it is to introduce to you our senior class, the 133rd graduating class of Benjamin Franklin High School, the class of 2018.
Welcome family and friends, staff members, and graduates of our breathtaking Franklin community. My name is Keely Nguyen, and it is an honor to welcome you all to the Franklin High School Class of 2018 Commencement Ceremony. Graduation is more than this one moment in life. It's about the priceless memories that each of us created. Today marks the end of the Franklin experience, the Franklin journey, spanning across 3 different school buildings and lasting 4 long years, but we're here. It seems like only yesterday we were freshmen that circled around the hallways, searching for our classes. The clueless group of freshmen from 4 years ago are the breathtaking people that appear behind me. You guys can just turn around, please, and sit. Although we all took different paths along this journey and faced different obstacles along the way, I can say one thing with absolute confidence. It is a journey we will never forget. Now today embarks on your own journey. Without a map, you have the freedom, strength, and ability to design a path that you envision for yourself. What makes this graduating class remarkable is regardless of where we come from, we are capable of leading with an open heart and an open mind, allowing us to empower and inspire others. Before we begin this ceremony, let's ensure that we are still giving each other equal respect and attention. Now relax, take a deep breath, hold it, exhale, and smile, because the grind doesn't stop here. We're gonna conquer the world.
Will everyone please rise for our national anthem, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to introduce Portland Public School Board member Julie Brim Edwards. Julie has spent 2 decades as a parent and community leader fighting to improve our schools. Julie grew up on Mount Tabor in Southeast Portland and graduated from Washington Monroe High School. From 2001 to 2005, she served on the Portland Public Schools Board, where she served as board chair and led the district in several areas. In 2005, she started the 10 Great Fields Project, which successfully installed new turf fields and premium tracks at every PPS high school. Ms. Edwards has worked at Nike for 13 years and is currently serving as a global senior director for the government and public affairs. Her professional career also includes 20 years of public policy experience, including service as a professional staff member in the U.S. Senate and the Oregon Legislature. She's also a graduate of Oregon State University and currently serves on their Board of Trustees, along with the Board of Trustees of Pacific University. I present to you Ms. Julia Brim Edwards.
Thank you, Anthony, and nice shoes. Good evening, soon-to-be graduates of Franklin High School, and good evening, parents, guardians, staff, and all those community members who've supported our graduates. Class of 2018, you've done the hard work to earn a high school diploma. Congratulations. This is a ticket to your next, yeah, that deserves some applause. This is a ticket to your next opportunity, so take advantage of it. Before we get you across the stage, however, we need to acknowledge some important people. To the parents, families, and individuals who supported these young men and women, I want to thank you for all you did to help them reach this milestone event. From homework assistance to carpool duties, from games and band concerts you watched, parent-teacher conferences you attended, and from encouragement you delivered and motivation you provided. But above all, I want to thank you for your presence in these students' lives, even maybe when that present wasn't always welcome. And as a parent of 3, I know that's sometimes the case, but thank you for all you did to help support your students to get to this night tonight. And to Principal Juanita Valder, who's just days away from wrapping up years of service to PPS students, I want to thank you for leading this school campus back and forth across the city and getting Portland's first rebuilt high school in some 15 years ready to open on time and ready for the real work of education. Thank you, Principal Valder. Thank you also to the other educators, administrators, counselors, and staff at Franklin who supported this class in countless ways. So to each of you seniors, the people here, and some who weren't able to make it, they love and care for you and are extremely proud of your academic achievements and many of the other things you excelled at, or even just had the courage to try. I want to thank the seniors who met with me last week to tell me about your experiences at Franklin, what you liked, and what PPS could have done better or differently. You impressed upon me that the adults in PPS need to, above all, trust students, that the school should continue to recruit staff members that reflect the diversity of Franklin, and that students, in addition to traditional colleges, should be exposed to even a broader array of options after graduation, such as access to trades and historically black colleges and universities. You told me your beautiful new campus needs more student art, and that all parts and rooms of your new school need to be more available to students. You even suggested we rethink how PE is done, especially that freshman PE. But most of all, you emphasized that Franklin is and must remain a place where students have lots of diverse options to pursue sports, clubs, friendships, and interests, a place where everyone can find a spot to fit in. Class of 2018, you're the bookend class. You started your freshman year at Franklin, spent the middle years at Franklin at Marshall, and returned as seniors to a fully modernized campus. It's a pretty awesome new school. Better yet, it represents the community's investment and belief in you and your fellow classmates and the Franklin students that will follow. You're about ready to leave what is likely now the comfortable confines of Southeast Portland. As you plan your exit, know that your path doesn't need to follow a straight line to a destination that's already been determined. Now, if you know what you want to do and you can get to from point A to point B efficiently, that's admirable, and your parents will probably be somewhat grateful. But rest assured, there's nothing wrong with taking detours and side roads, and even hitting a few dead ends. Those are all opportunities to learn or discover something new. Maybe you'll find something that you're really good at, or sear into your brain an experience that you never want to have again. Every experience you have will add to your own narrative. Like most of you, I grew up on the east side of Portland, as Anthony said, and like some of you, I went to Glencoe Elementary, and I graduated from the now closed Washington High School. My class at Washington was diverse, hardworking, gritty, and we didn't always feel like we got the respect we deserved. Expectations weren't high for us. We were underdogs, so to speak. After graduation, I went to Oregon State, majored in PE, all because I had a great PE teacher at Glencoe, Mr. Johnson, whose classes I totally loved. But my senior year at OSU, realizing that love for sports in Mr. Johnson's PE class was not a means or going to make me be a good PE teacher, I changed my major to German. Go figure. After graduation, I took a summer internship in Washington, D.C., working for the U.S. Senate. These changes in my sort of career and education path were what I would call detours and side roads that really made me a better and different person. That summer ending, I spent a long time that summer in D.C., and my scrappy Southeast Portland perseverance served me well. I was going to work harder and longer than anyone else in Washington, ask more questions, embrace the city's diversity, and find colleagues I respected to be my mentors. That summer ended up steering me far off my planned path of being a PE teacher in Portland. After 7 years working for the Senate, I returned to Portland and got involved in state and local politics. And I also got to reconnect my love of sport with work when I was recruited to work at Nike's world headquarters. And over time, I discovered that I could use my work expertise to make a difference as a volunteer for something I deeply cared about. So my 17-year-old self, sitting at my own graduation ceremony, I would have never guessed that I would take such a circuitous route from graduation here in Portland to Washington, D.C., back to living in the house I grew up on Mount Tabor, working in a job focused on sports for a global company, serving as our public schools as the chair of the school board, and I think there's quite a few of my teachers who find that hard to believe. I had some spectacular failures and mistakes along the way, but those were actually things that changed and taught me the most. So I guess when you leave here tonight, I would say whether your path from Franklin to your destiny is linear, that point A to point B, or wandering like mine, I encourage you to dream big, follow your passions, take risks, because failure and mistakes teach you something. Be proud of where you came from. Work harder than everyone else, and know that your experience at Franklin, not just in the classroom, but what you learned as part of a diverse, strong school community, will give you a competitive advantage. Franklin Strong can be your secret sauce. You have many reasons to be optimistic about your future. Tonight, you just add another accomplishment to your own personal narrative. You began your day as high school seniors, and you'll end it once you cross the stage as graduates and alums of Franklin High School. So without further delay, on behalf of Portland Public Schools and as a fellow Portland Public Schools alum, congratulations to all of you members of the class of 2018.
Hi, my name is Jessica Powell. The class of 2018 has worked really hard these last 4 years, and all of our efforts have really paid off. Our class has received an impressive amount of awards and scholarships, demonstrating all our collective talent and accomplishments. The total monetary value of the scholarships and awards that have been reported so far is over $4 million. Congratulations, all graduates. Now, anyone who has received any type of scholarship or award, please stand and receive a well-deserved applause. You can sit down now. Again, congratulations, seniors. At this time, I would like to introduce to you Franklin's amazing business manager, Steve Matthews, who will be presenting the prestigious Franklin Awards.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to present this year's Franklin Awards. The Franklin Award acknowledges students, staff, and parents whose efforts, involvement, and dedication to the school goes above and beyond expectations. The award reads as follows: to those individuals whose presence, attitudes, personality, and good deeds have made Franklin High School a better place. As your name is announced, you please come forward to receive your award. Please remain at the front until all recipients have been acknowledged. If you're way up in the back there, we'll have your award for you after the ceremony if you can't make it down. I'm going to have Mr. Jewell help me hand out the awards. Start with the parents. This year's parent recipients are Betsy Salter, Sandra Carter Templeman, Elva Cacho, and Billy Miller. We'll have these awards for you down here after the ceremony. This year's staff recipients are Steve O'Neill, Mark Appel, Elizabeth Abula. Where's she?
and Juanita Valter. This year's student recipients are Christina Stromer, Nathan McCoy, Yvette Doomer, Kathy Wynn, Ramiro Gonzalez, please join me in congratulating this year's Franklin Award recipients. It's my pleasure now to introduce Emily Mather, Vice Principal, who will introduce the 2018 valedictorians.
Thank you, Steve. Good evening and welcome. Graduating seniors throughout Portland Public Schools and across the nation are recognized during commencement exercises in various ways. You will notice many of our graduates have cords that adorn their robes this evening. This regalia represents their participation in activities that have enriched their academic experience at Franklin High School. Please refer to your commencement program for details on these varied activities. You will also note that stoles adorn our leadership and advanced scholar students, recognizing their participation, achievement, and service to Franklin High School. Will all students wearing cords please stand and stay standing? Will all ASB leadership students please stand? Will all advanced scholar students please stand? Thank you all for your service and congratulations on your accomplishments. At this moment, we will now honor our valedictorians. The title of valedictorian is granted to the senior who has earned the highest cumulative grade point average through the first 7 semesters of high school. And this year, we recognize 20 students who have earned a very impressive 4.0 grade point average. Achieving and sustaining excellence over such a long period is a true test of one's determination. Beginning in September 2014, earning 24 or more credits and amassing all A's over a 4-year span, our valedictorians have demonstrated a passion for learning and great intellectual acumen. These talented and ambitious young adults will speak to us today, and it is now my great honor that I introduce our Franklin High School class of 2018 valedictorians. Quince Assenberg. Kelly Chen. Lisa Din. Miles Drake. Sarah Frisbee. Maya Horton. Sarah Huynh. Evan Johnson. Taylor Lee. Anna Murray. Clara Mays. Audra McNamee. Henry Myers. Richard Puro. Joseph Rose. Alia Service. Zakaya Shafel. Aditya Sivakumar. Christina Stromer. And Sylvan Yang. Congratulations to all of our 2018 valedictorians.
Today, we are going to thank the people and things, both large and small, who made an impact on us over our high school career. We are grateful for the people who supported us, all of us, especially when we were overwhelmed. Your encouragement for us to push our boundaries and grow as students and community members enabled us to be here today.
Thanks, taxpayers. We appreciate your money.
Thank you to Ms. Volder for expertly navigating the Franklin community between 3 different school buildings.
Thank you to all the teachers for coming in early and staying late. Anything to help us succeed.
Thank you to all of the other hardworking students who, in addition to school, work 1 or 2 jobs, take care of younger siblings, help pay house bills, participate in extracurriculars, and more. Thank you for your voice in the classroom.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
Thank you to our friends and our fellow students alike for always being what represents our experience at Franklin.
Thank you to all the custodians, especially Reggie.
Thank you, College Board, the nonprofit most active in our schools and our wallets.
Thank you to the Franklin community for supporting us through our time here.
Thank you to PPS for canceling school for freezing fog, whatever that is.
Thank you to the Step Up program for being students' anchors at school and for many being a home away from home.
Thank you to the Lead in the Water for giving us lots of water bottles to flip.
Thank you to the schedule for changing every single year, from skinny Mondays to lunch ending at 11:59, not noon.
Finally, we'd like to thank Raquel and all of the counselors. Thank you for mentoring us since freshman year and helping us graduate. Thank you for supporting each of our goals beyond high school, be it the workforce, college, the military, trade school, or anything else. Thank you not only for helping us get to this day, but prepare for life beyond it.
Good afternoon, Franklin families and friends. My name is Kathy Nguyen, and this year I humbly hold the position of being Franklin Student Body President. Tonight is the night we have been counting down since September 2nd, 2014, the first day of freshman year. Together, the class of 2018 have gone through one big journey full of changes. Sorry, I'm trying not to cry. My goofy friends, this is your time to shine. From starting high school in the old Franklin building, to witnessing home basketball playoff games at the Marshall campus, and finally ending our high school career at a brand new campus. The past 4 bittersweet years of high school have created some captivating memories that have permanently painted themselves in my brain and engraved themselves in my heart. We have won many class competitions at assemblies, splashed threes to beat our staff at the senior basketball game, and made sure everyone knew where the Franklin student section is at the sports events. It's safe to say that our class definitely knows how to leave a legacy. I am beyond grateful to have the privilege to share these memories with my fellow classmates. While I am giving appreciations to my class as a whole, I would like to give some gratitudes to certain people who each hold a special place in my heart. While my high school years were filled with laughter and joy, I also had personal obstacles that I would never have imagined to face, and I bet many of you did too. However, no matter how tough it got, we managed to tackle each barrier one step at a time. Fortunately, we didn't do it alone. Many thanks to some of the Franklin teachers and staff I got to interact with both academically and personally. Thank you, Mr. Appel, for being pretty much like family to me over the years I have gotten to know you from ASB. Thank you, Counselor Hawley, for helping me keep going throughout my whole high school career. Special thanks to Sunny Childs, our school librarian, for the help and support you have personally given me since the summer before freshman year. I'd also like to acknowledge my family. Thank you for making sure I'm staying on the right path, providing me as much support as possible, and for still loving me after I make typical teenage decisions. And especially huge thanks to my Uncle Andy, who has tutored me in math every day, Monday through Thursday, after school for the past 4 years. To my dearest friends who know me better than I know myself, the ones who have seen me at my worst and are rooting for me until I get to the finish line. Aaron, Hannah, Erica, Jessica, Taylor, Trinity, Zanaya, Keely, and some more. You know who you are. Special thanks to each of you for always believing in me, always being there to help me up whenever I fall, and most importantly, giving me the beautiful gift of friendship. In a few weeks, I will be starting a new chapter of my life in Irvine, California. Each one of you have been so supportive, and I am absolutely grateful to bring the love you all have given me to my new home, 1,000 miles away from my hometown. We're all going out into the real world now. Yes, the academic skills we have learned in the classroom are useful, but as we all know, hi Trinity, there's more to life than just calculating polynomial equations. I'm excited to see each of us utilize the social skills we have learned in the past 18 years to interact with people, to bring positive change into the world, and most importantly, to bring more diversity and uniqueness into our society. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2018. I would like to read this in Vietnamese for my grandparents. Xin chào gia đình và các bạn bè của trường Franklin. Tên tôi là Kathy Nguyen và với vị trí kiêm nhường là trưởng ban học sinh của trường Franklin. Tối nay là đêm chúng tôi đếm ngược kể từ ngày 2 tháng 9 năm 2014, ngày đầu tiên của năm thứ nhất. Cùng nhau, lớp học niên khóa năm 2018 đã trải qua một hành trình với đầy những thay đổi lớn và tốt nghiệp chung học tại một khuôn viên trường Franklin hoàn toàn mới. Thật là vui khi nói rằng niên khóa của chúng tôi đã chắc chắn để lại một chút gì cho các niên khóa kế tiếp. Tôi thành thật biết ơn vì có đặc quyền để chia sẻ những kỷ niệm này với các bạn cùng niên khóa của tôi. Tôi rất cảm kích về những gì tôi đã đạt được trong những năm trung học của tôi và tri ân đến những người đã từng giữ một vị trí đặc biệt trong trái tim tôi. Rất cảm ơn một số giáo viên và nhân viên của Franklin đã giúp tôi nâng cao về kiến thức và tính cách. Cảm ơn chú Andy của tôi, người đã dạy kèm tôi môn toán mỗi ngày sau giờ học trong 4 năm. Ngày mai chúng ta đi ra đời vào thế giới thực về. Cảm ơn và chúc mừng niên khóa 2018. Thank you, everyone.
Hi, my name is Marilyn Tran. The celebration of the class of 2018 is not just a time to recognize our own success and accomplishments, but it is also a time to acknowledge all of our supporters that made sure we got to where we are today. Here's a special thank you to Ms. Valder and our administration for your leadership. Thank you to all of our teachers who constantly encouraged us to do our very best, all of the counselors who kept us on track to achieve our dreams, and last but not least, our family and friends who have supported us through every step of the way. I'd like to represent the class of 2018 in saying thank you to everyone that has gotten us to this very moment, and we are more than grateful for all of your support. Class of 2018 is your opportunity to rise, face the crowd, and show your love and gratitude with a giant Franklin Strong round of applause. So if you guys could stand up and face your family, that'd be great. You guys can be seated now. Thank you.
A little change in the program. I'm going to go before. So, I'm Juanita Valder, principal, very proud principal of Franklin High School. So, every year I promise the seniors one thing. I'm going to be short. Okay, so we can get to the real business tonight. So good evening, class of 2018, family, friends, and invited guests. As I was reflecting on the class of 2018, I was thinking about how your class has been described. The last class to learn in the historic 102-year building, your old building. The first class to transition to Marshall and back. The first class to move back to a brand new, shiny, state-of-the-art building. The first class to have seen the progression of a new change for the future in PPS that only a few special classes will experience over the next 20 years. The bookend class, we said. But upon reflection, I wanted to give you a new description, my description, of the class of 2018. Yes, you were all those things above, but you were also more than just the hallmarks of these points in time. You are the class that rolled with the punches, made do with what we had, and smiled, always smiled. Your resilience astonishes me. You are the class whose voices echoed in the halls in every place that we lived to mark you are here. You are the class, in spite of the changes, continued to make gains and stay focused in academics and athletics. We actually gained scores in this move. You are the class that showed everyone that home is where your family is. It's not a structure, but a feeling. You made each building home, and Franklin is family. You are the class that came in strong and left Franklin strong, evidenced by your amazing performances this year in academics, athletics, CTE, and the arts. You showed us that you are the best regardless of circumstance. You are the class that set new traditions that will shape the future as we hand over the building to Mr. Frazier and the future classes of FHS. You are the class that demonstrated perseverance and change, a skill that's going to take you so far in your future. Hold your head up, because you can do anything. We've traveled a special road, you and me. These 4 years has given us a new adventure and an experience you nor I will ever forget. The bookend class, yes, maybe, but I prefer to remember you, this class, as the class who wrapped their arms around this community and leave us stronger still. Congratulations, class of 2018, champion on.
All right, class of 2018, I think this might be the moment you're waiting for. Principal Valder, it is my privilege and honor to announce that the class of 2018 has completed all requirements under Oregon and Franklin High School diploma criteria. All students presented in front of you are qualified to receive their high school diploma.
That's not my job. You give me the go signal, right? When they're ready with their first one. Should be something like a touchdown. Some motion. It'll be intense, but if I'm like we did a quarter of them last year. We did 4 people last year. We did 4 people last year. So I did a quarter of them. Here we go. Right there, wait for it. Quince Dwyer Austinberg. Kelly Chen. Lisa T. Din. Miles Daniel Drake. Sarah Kathleen Frisbee. Maya Horton. Sarah Nguyen. Evan DeVries Johnson. Taylor Lee. Anna Marais. Clara Elizabeth Mays.
Audra Faye McNamee. Henry Howland Myers. Richard Lee Puro. Joseph Michael Rose. Zakiah Glenn Schafel. Alia Azar Service. Aditya Sivakumar. Christina Gabrielle Stromer. Sylvan Pisano Yang. Keely Nguyen. Anthony Busani. Jessica Anna Marie Powell. Kathy Nguyen. Marilyn Ni Tran. Jerry Grimmer. Ekra Abdullahi. Jade Lynn Adamson. Leticia Aguilar Salinas. Mohammed Iserin Ali. Benjamin Blue Alvi. Ethan Ian Amarin. Maya Rose Anderson. Andrea Nicole Andino Posas. Lilo Isa Pico Angarath. Jared Arajao Gonzalez. And Lisette Avera. Stephen Gavin Benton. Simon Horst Barbarash. Miriam Capers Barnes. Vanessa Barrios Villanueva. Bly Linus Bartleson. Rebecca Beal. Nancy Guadalupe Becerril. Rodrigo Fernando Becerril. Noel Alexandra Beam. Judianne Castaneda Bernardino. Charlotte Day Burnett. Caitlin Lanyon McLean Berryman. Andrew Scott Bingham. Aiden John Bodaila. Maya Aquina May Bossum. Ray Marie Botke. Ruby Jean Boyer. Anneli Natwick Brackbill. Samantha Sue Brockmiller. Jillian Cassandra Britton. Alexander J. Brown. Andrew Kwang Bui. Annie Tui Tien Bui. Benjamin Kuyen Bui. Wendy Bui. Adrian Ray Burke. Jade Nguyen Burnett. Raymond Michael Busby. Angela Guadalupe Cámara Lavadores. Mark Anthony Carabes. Marcos Daniel Cardenas Santos. Clifford Norman Carlson. John Pierre Carr. Ariel Carroll. Garrett Scott Carroll. Calvin Casimir Carson. Patrick Cafe. Ramiro Casares Orozco. Spencer Morris Chaffee. Yin Ka Chan. Tyler Chance. Ryan Charlson. Wayang Chen. Jeanette Chen. Jia Lin Chen. Kayla Renee Marie Cherry. Andrew Murray Clark. Elizabeth Hammond Cogswell. Wallace Connolly. Cade Lee Cook. Jade Marie Cox. Colin Andrew Craig. Ethan Tyler Craig. Sarah Elaine Crawley. Gonzalo Crespo del Castillo. Jorge Hipolito Cruz Garcia. Kayla Suzanne Curry. Anthony Ray Davison. Dominic Russell Dawson. Amaya Dianan. Erica Nicole Deckler. Daniel Del Cid Castillo. Zishan Tang. Anthony Gassan Dika. Ilali Dinka. Anna Louise Dixon. Gianni Di Fabio Dixon. Kanto. Tenzing Dugda. Yvette Doomer. Charity Dunleavy Todd. Will Eaton. Gracie Jade Elliott. Maximilian Halvard Erlandson. Esperanza Maria Escalante. Seth Flores Estrada. Erin Nicole Felix. Sky Ford. Emma Riley Rodabaugh Foster. Jacob Daniel Folk. Holden Fox. Ivy Jean Elizabeth Foxall. Berkeley Echo Franklin. Emma Lynn Frymark. Sage Laurel Friedman. Caitlin Marie Fries. Jesse Fuller. Xavier Thane Gamach. Alejandro Gamanino. Matthew Isaac Gandy. Lazaro Garcia Gonzalez. Nathaniel Grant Gardner. Hannah Claire Gibson. Mackenzie LeRae Gibson. Donovan Bradley Giles. Zaira Nash Lazaya Gladden. Cadence Marie Godela. Sophie Celine Goforth. Carla Lisette Gonzalez Nava. Joel Gonzalez Pelayo. Haley Rose Kimber Gregg. Vida Celeste Grider Camacho. Ian Michael David Griffin. Julio Gudino Villa. Ivan Guerrero Ortega. Jasmine Guerrero Valenzuela. Cameron Danielle Habecker. Abby Lynn Hall. Ivory Rosarian Hand. Nora Elizabeth Harbison. Esau Noel Hardy. Amani Ali Harun. Kevin Alejandro Hernandez. Brenda Hernandez Rivas. Emma Vance Hicks. Emunatu. Haijun Wang. Justin Wynn. Trin Kim Dean Wynn. Nina Wynn. Taliesin Pella Jacobs. Kira Louise Jacobson. Michelle Jaramillo. Colton Jelsama. Liana Marie Jewell. Katie Lynn Jimenez. Aubrey Elise Johnson. Cade Johnson. Jalen Montrell Johnson. Callan Jordan. Tiara Lynn Defang Joseph. Cameron Kingo Kawaoka. Evan Matthew Kender. Daria Mandolin Kent. Marceline Kabwe Kilasa. Spencer Dean Allen Kimber. Hewen Craig Kirkaby. Nika Ko. Pei Tang Ja. Nova Carolyn Johnson. Janny Lai. Elizabeth Lally. Judy Lamb. Mi Tien Lam. Ross Douglas Lapping. Terrence Lau. Alina Lazurco. Kayla Lee. Kan Lee. Brandon Warner Lee. Josiah Curtis Lee. Hunter Lee Dickman. Amir McCain Lewis. Amy Lee. Maya Lincoln. Stephanie Nicole Lopez. Noel Adrian Akiatan Lumanglas. Arlo Henry Lunsford. Georgia Lusby. William Ma. Deborah McKinster. Jeffrey Martinez Alberto. Roy Martinez Ojeda. Veronica Martinez Underwood. Henry Lee Marty. Jose Mats Juarez. Cao Mung. Acme McConnell. Nathaniel Salvatore McCoy. Zachary Douglas McKean. Reagan McPhee. Hannah Melendez. Celia Kathleen Mello. Aaron Merrifield McAdams. Augustine Mbadiga. Jared Jeffrey Miller. Sage Miller Trepanier. Madeline Monlux. Elsa Naimo. Paulina Ruth Nelson. Thomas Nyo. Chuck No. Bailey Win. Yen Win. Dat Tan Win. Sarah Nguyen. Harry Nguyen. Jesse Nguyen. Kenny Nguyen. Kevin Van Nguyen. Mimi Nguyen. Mi Nguyen. Taylor Nguyen. V Nguyen. Ruby Lucia Knopp. Brenda Lynn Norell. Jenica Rose Ocker. Good. Bridget Christina O'Loughlin. Brandon Klein O'Malley. Destiny Christine O'Neill. Keelan James Ontiveros. Stephen Anthony Oak. Timmy Oak. Perry Nicole Overby. Zion Victoriano Publico. Nicholas Forrest Palmersheim. Kaizen Noel Pemberton. Xavier Marco Peraza. Bogdan Perepechaev. Kevin Ton Pham. Brandon Ben Panthavong. Samuel Platt Devlin. Julia Faye Povich. Alexander Jason Powers. Jacob Riley Price. Ivan Randy Ramos. Ellis Ransdell. Maya Alessandra Rainuyo. Trinity Ann Reynolds. Mara May Richmond. Faith Hope Ritter. Carlos Ivan Rivero Quiñones. James Davis Robbins. Riss Robinson. Maylena Robinson. Jasmine Rodriguez. Alexis Roulette Gilman. Jaden Ruff Estoy. Timothy Nicholas Rushing. Margaret Russ McCoy. Elijah Jack Sabatini Westbury. Mohammed Ahmed Sadiq. Maggie Lee Salter. Marilyn Diana Santos Rosales. Henry Jonathan Schechter. Charlotte Markale Scott. Kaylee Joe Seeberger. Maurice James Center. Ashley Lynn Seichao. Lucille Ariel Shadburn. Philip Slezak. Emily Isabel Smith. Eve Mary Soni. Camelia Marie Sofer Cardiel. Paige Christine Springer. Misha Mai Stauber. Devin Joy Sternkorb. Ruby May Story. Isaiah Cordell Strong. Jem Isaac Sugnet. Jared John Robert Sveen. Ha Nyan Tan. Paavo Taskanen. Angelina Carter Templeman. Halyot Grebe Johannes Tesfaye. Ni Tai. Heidi Tao. Kim Elak Fuentes To. Irving Alexander Torres Hernandez. Janet Torres Ruiz. Okay. Janet Torres Ruiz. Anu Noctran. Sophia Travis. David Trujillo Bedoya. Ni Tao Trong. Juan Carlos Valenzuela Muñoz. Thais Valenzuela Mendoza. Ashley Van. Stephen John Van. Brianda Vargas. Aline Vázquez Gallegos. Saul Vela. Senya Velichko. Dmitry Velikoretsky. Luz Mary Ventura Silverios. Cameron Vasad. Juan Biafan Hoffman. Linda Swan Vo. Daniel James von Pegert. Johnny Vu. Avery Elizabeth Wagner. Lola Pickle Wallace. Simon Evan Walsh. Abigail Grace Waters. Sierra Marie Wetherill. Jackson Chanchai Weber. Nora Eileen Weisbord. Max Cole Weisenblum. Hyla Tanea Wells. Cohen Alexander Wiblamo. Brikea William. Joseph Tyler Williams. Kathleen Lorraine Williams. Rebecca Diane Win Young Witham. Emily Wong. Connor William Wood. Simon Worley. Zhan Zhu. Fi Yi Zhen. Suimin Jen. Roselia Mireya Redes Perez. Mayori Ali Lopez. Gabriela Lopez. Leslie Saldanas Barajas. Lawrence Calvin Waters.
I have to wait for them to go all the way around. All right. I want to get it. I want to get it. Okay. Hi, I'm Clara Mays, one of your senior class presidents. Before we close this ceremony, I would like to not only congratulate the graduates, but the family and support systems that got us here. Graduates, be proud of the thousands of assignments and hundreds of papers that you completed to get to this moment. You should know, I'm not the most inspirational quote sort of person, and I struggled writing this speech. I didn't know what to say because I didn't know how to feel about leaving while I was still here. So I went to someone we all love, someone who's the most serious and inspirational person I know, and I asked for a quote. Rick Holte, would you please wave to the audience? This is what he said. When the wave comes in, you just gotta get on the board, guys. Hopefully that hit you as hard as it did me. Thanks for letting me be your president and classmate. Although most of us probably didn't love every minute of high school, I did, however, love enough to have been proud to attend Franklin High School and be classmates with all of you. Good luck with all the journeys and adventures ahead.
Now the moment we've been waiting for. Will the class of 2018 please stand? Please turn and face your families. To publicly indicate their graduation, the graduates will move their academic tassels from the right to the left under the leadership of one of their senior class presidents, Ms. Clara Mays.
Now graduates, we will move our tassels from the right to the left on the count of 3. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Class of 2018, we're out. Congrats.
Miss Valder, honored guests, parents and staff, may I present to you our newest alumni, the Franklin High School graduated class of 2018. Class of 2018, please stay in your section until the recessional has begun. To all of our guests, thank you for joining us in the celebration of our graduates. We ask that you please throw away any trash and bottles as we exit. This now concludes our commencement exercises. Admin and counselors, please exit first.